been rolling out 72-hour transit visas in major cities throughout China, and guess what? Yangshuo is one of them. If you only have a few days to come to China and you want to get a nice blend of culture and natural beauty, come to Yangshuo. I promise you, it is one of the most beautiful places that I've been to so far here in China, and it really has that great combination. Ever wonder about the picture on the 20 RMB banknote? There's a reason why they chose this area to represent the country, and it's not too far away from Yangshuo. Convinced? Maybe after you watch this video, you will be. In Guilin. We've been wanting to go here for such a long time, and we finally made it. I'm really excited to explore. It's supposed to be one of the most beautiful places in China, so let's see. This is the East and West Cultural Street that leads you all the way to the Zhengyang Pedestrian Street. These are the only historic alleys left from the Qing and Ming dynasties in Guilin. According to Chinese feng shui theory, East-West Street was a hidden place of the white tiger and sin dragon, a place where it is auspicious for human people. There's also this underground area with a bunch of more shops and restaurants. Unfortunately, that's not where Jordan and I wanted to go. We weren't really interested in more shopping and more food, but just so you know, in this area of all the shops, you have a whole nother level underground. Then you have the Xiaoyao Tower, a tower that was rebuilt to mimic the building styles of the Tang Dynasty. After all the overwhelming amount of crowds and people, we decided we really wanted to find some peace and quiet, so we headed to DieCai Hill Park, a park that is really cheap comparable to other parks in Guilin, and we wanted to go for the peacefulness and for the beautiful scenery that it has to offer. Now, DieCai Hill Park is a park made of hills, so be ready for some hiking. If you end up wanting to visit the entire park, you will be hiking a lot, but you will see just stunning views of all the mountains in the distance, really showing you what Guilin has to offer. Lots of pagodas. It's really beautiful. This park is located to the northeast of Guilin, right next to the Li River, so you get a lot of cool shots of that as well. In these mountains, there are also a lot of caves, and in these caves, you may find some Buddhist inscriptions or paintings that are carved into the interior of that cave. We went to Crane Cave, which didn't necessarily have any of these carvings, but it did have a really cool view that you could step onto this ledge. Well, actually, I don't think you're allowed to, but we stepped onto the ledge. And the other cool thing is this area was actually used as a bomb shelter during the War of Resistance against Japan. We are in, I honestly think, the most beautiful park that I've been to here in China. It is so peaceful, it is so green, it's the best time to come here. There's so many flowers. This is just incredible. The last thing we did in Guilin before heading to Yangshuo was head to the 7-Star Park. And in the 7-Star Park, there is the 7-Star Cave. Very similar to something I've already seen before, an underground cave with stalagmites, stalactites. Sound familiar? I just made a video about this in the north of China where I went to Benxi Water Cave, and to be quite honest, personally, I was a little bit unimpressed by this cave only because I saw this amazing cave in Zhengyang, so it is still really cool. If you don't have a chance to go to Zhengyang, definitely you can go check out this underground cave. Now, this video is about why you should visit Yangshuo, not necessarily Guilin, but they are very close to each other, and generally you will actually just take a train ride to Guilin and then go to Yangshuo. I highly recommend that you just stay in a hotel in Yangshuo because that's where all the action is. That is where the beautiful scenery, the bamboo rafting. We are taking a motorbike right now to the Li River, and I don't exactly have a spot. Now, the Li River actually starts in Guilin and flows all the way to Yangshuo. It's about 52 miles. When we arrived, though, we were kind of confused. I think we just had a different idea of what the bamboo raft was, but we didn't like the fact that it was motorized or blue, so we tried to change that.
We know like blue boat. No paint on boat. We want no blue.
没有 blue.
That came across at all.
No blue boat. I don't want
because they've
no
painted
blue.
the beautiful bamboo rafts this bright blue paint, and it just doesn't look natural anymore. It looks plastic. We want just a regular boat, not painted. It's It's a really simple concept that's extremely difficult to get across.
We just want the authentic experience. Yeah, obviously there was no way we were gonna get that across, and it wasn't that there was anything wrong with the bamboo raft, it was just that we were kind of wanting a raft more similar to the small ones that I showed in my previous video, and this one was motorized and blue. Didn't feel very authentic, but when we actually got onto the raft and started heading down the river, we realized that it was kind of necessary to have a motorized bamboo raft, and so it was okay. We are on our private boat on a bamboo raft that's kind of been turned a little bit towards sea, but nonetheless, it's a nice view. They made us wear these dumb life vests because Jordan doesn't know how to swim.
What?
So,
I used to swim competitively.
but you know, anyways, we are enjoying this nice view, these beautiful mountains. We had just stopped and got off our boat, and there's a guy over here who has some birds that you can go and take a photo with him on the river.
One more. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
我感觉到了，你怎么讲的？
One more. Beautiful. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Which is the downtown of Yangshuo. This area carries over 1,400 years of history, and it was poppin'. There were so many people, which is kind of cool. It made the street really lively and really fun, but yeah, a lot of people. That Jordan and I didn't get a chance to do, like mountain biking, climbing. You can go to the Guangxi rice terrace for sightseeing. But we were really happy with all the things that we did in our short amount of time frame that we were there, and we really felt like we got to see the natural beauty of China. Now, last week I asked you guys to give me some suggestions of other beautiful places to visit in China. This week, I want you guys to give me suggestions of places you want me to visit next. Where do you want me to go, and tell me why. If you give me a good enough pitch, maybe I will go and visit. I have a 10-year tourist visa, so I can be in and out of China for a long time, and I definitely want to explore a lot more areas in China, and specifically do a lot more hiking and try some treks. So yeah, give me your suggestions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, remember to subscribe if you are brand new and you like my videos. Follow my Instagram if you want to see cool pictures. And I will see you next time. Bye! Guys, you want to see my setup for how I made this video? I picked this random red wall because I thought it looked cool, and then I set up my tripod here, and there's tons of people walking through looking at me like, what are you doing? And then I'm just filming it right here. This is the vlogger life. Get used to doing weird things in public.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Di foto aja.
Okay.